Good evening. We're here to talk about NABS. Now, I know it's amazing when you look at Alan and I looking so extraordinarily young, but believe it or not, over 40 years ago, we were both in the advertising industry. And in fact, truth to tell, we wouldn't have any careers of any sort if it hadn't been for the advertising industry. So we have a lot to be grateful for. NABS exists because not everyone in the world does as well as either Alan or I, or indeed most of you here this evening. It exists to address the issues and the needs of those who have missed out or lost out. And that's never, ever been more the case than it is today. This current recession has bitten very deeply into the advertising industry. All of you know that. And it's meant there are more victims, more people in need, that possibly never before. I was told the other day that in the last few months, the requests for help to NABS have gone up by 120%. That is a quite extraordinary rise. So this evening, you do need to start digging deep. Remember, in the good times, there's no reason to even think like this. It's only when the crunch comes and all of a sudden it's us who are on the line. You're banged up against the wall, you may or may need help, or you certainly know someone that does need help. This is the time to become very generous. Al, a few words from you.
A few words. Well, you said it so beautifully, being the amazingly brilliant account executive that you always were and are. I just, very simply, I don't know. I mean, I was just a copywriter and I could only do like one line at a time, so I can't emulate that. These are difficult times. We're all suffering a bit, but there are people out there who are suffering much more than all of us and all of you sitting there having your very nice dinner. So I think organisations like NABS are so important, and I think give as much as you can, please.
There's a subtext to this. Who knows? 2 or 3 years from now, Alan and I might be writing to NABS, wanting to grab a little bit of the cash that you're going to raise this evening. So please dig deep.
Dig deep. Good. That's almost like an advertising slogan.
It is, isn't it? I should be in advertising.
You did. Well, you took credit for everything everybody else wrote, so it's good for you to write a good line.